Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, my loves. Before we begin the podcast, I have a little flavor to ask of you. I have entered the Australian Podcast Awards. I'm super excited. They have a People's Choice section, and I need your help. If you have enjoyed this podcast, if you've loved it, if you've gained wisdom or support or advice or anything from my podcast, I would please ask that you don't mind to vote for me, the Confidence Chronicles podcast. You can head to thequeenofconfidence.com/podcasts. You can check the link inside the show notes, or you can head to Instagram at thequeenofconfidence.com. Click the link in my bio. I am so grateful for you. I love you. Help me win some podcast awards. I love you. Thank you for listening. And on to the show. What is going on? How are you? I hope you're good. I don't hope you're good. I hope you're freaking amazing. I hope you're fantastic as hell. I am amazing. I am happy. I'm well. I'm excited. Life is good. Shit is crazy. I can't believe that I'm an author and this book is coming. And that's all I'm going to talk about to y'all. Seriously. I can't wait to share all of my amazing lessons about writing the book. That's a podcast that's coming. But first and foremost, today, I really wanted to talk to you about how to get the attention of somebody you admire. Now, this is not a podcast just for business peeps. If you're in business, you must listen to this. This is going to support you a lot, especially in the world of 2020, in the world of Instagram and influence and LinkedIn and PR and all that jazz. But if you are just a normal, regular, everyday person who works 9 to 5, you got a job, and you really look up to someone, maybe you want to connect with someone who is famous, Insta-famous, somebody you really love, maybe you have a question to ask somebody you really admire. I know a lot of you send me questions and hit me up on Instagram, and there is a way to do it, y'all. There is a way to connect with somebody you admire, and there is a way not to do it. And I'll tell you an example. When I was, maybe a year ago, I was messing around with LinkedIn, and I didn't want to get on LinkedIn at all. I was not interested in getting in on LinkedIn because every time I was on LinkedIn, I would just get these crazy private messages to my mailbox of people trying to sell me shit. It was like someone shoving their virtual business card in my face, you know, and unsolicited, right? Like they didn't even connect with me. They were just like, "Hi, Erica, I am a web developer. Would you be interested in blah, blah, blah?" Like, no, I'm not interested. It was just really yucky, right? So for me, when I got on LinkedIn, it just reminded me of how yucky people are, of how rude and gross and just wrong. It was just wrong. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get on LinkedIn. I don't want to be there. I don't want to connect with anyone there. And I made that my story as to why I didn't get on LinkedIn, because everyone supposedly was doing this. Now, a lot of people do this shit on LinkedIn. It's not everyone, but this is really the way that people operate in there. And it's so dumb because there's some incredible people you can connect with and some incredible things you can do in your business or your corporate job if you do LinkedIn correctly. So what I find and what I see is that when you want to get the attention of someone you love or someone you'd love to learn more from or someone who you want to mentor you, somebody you want to be friends with or just get to know and genuinely and truly connect. Genuinely and truly connecting requires you to connect first. It requires you to deeply care for connecting with that person. It requires a genuine, authentic want to connect versus a want to transact. Connection is not transactional. Transactional is I rock up to the grocery store, I buy milk, I say, "Hey, how are you?" to the lady, I give her my card, she gives me the card, I walk away. It's transacting. I am transacting. There's no energy, there's no relationship, there's no deep-seated love affair going on where I'm obsessed with her, she's obsessed with me, I'm passionate about what I'm buying, all that jazz. So So that's very transactional. And there's some shit in your life that is transactional, and that's okay. But when you're trying to connect with someone you look up to, and I'll give you my example. With my book launch, I decided that I wanted to send my book to certain women who I love and who influence my life and are important in the world. On Instagram, on real life, I found Oprah's address. Y'all stop playing. And don't get it twisted. I know Oprah herself is not going to open the mail and probably get my book. But I still got the address, and there are people there I could look for and connect with that maybe work for O Magazine or something. Does that make sense? So I'm going to tell you what people do on my page that is wrong. I'm going to use myself as an example. I ain't nobody, right? I got 44,000 followers or something like that. I'm not this huge personality. People in Melbourne know who I am because I'm making my noise, but I'm not like world known and super famous, right? So it's me. People listen to my podcast or they follow me on Instagram or whatever it is, and they send me a message. And here's the wrong thing that some people do. They send me 74,000 voice memos on Instagram. Like 74,000. And they're 1 minute long, by the way. So 74,000 minutes. Or they send me a novel, like 17 different pages of words they wrote about novel, like a reality TV show novel. And then at the bottom, it's like, can you give me some advice? What would you do? Can you give me some wise words of wisdom? Can you help me? Basically, they're asking me to take 74 hours of my day, listen to their voice memos, read their thing, their script, and then come back to them with some legitimate, strategic life coaching advice for free. And not even for free, but they want it to be good advice, obviously, because they told me their whole life story. That's one thing. And that's the first time I may have heard from them. So it's not like I know them. We've been chatting back and forth. They just hit me with this novel or a voice memo novel. That's number one. Number two, I get people who I've never spoken to before who will come into my DMs and go, can you please share my brother's dog was stolen and we really miss him and you have a lot of followers. Can you please help and share? And I'm like, are you for real? Like, hi, hello, my name is, who are you? What? Like, did you get the wrong inbox? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. And then I'll get some other people in business. And these are my people. Like, I'm technically an immigrant woman. My mom's from Puerto Rico that speaks Spanish, first language, marginalized community. So I get people who are immigrants or from the same marginalized communities as I'm from, women of color, immigrants, people that don't speak English very well, all of that. I'm not saying just them, all of that whole mix of people, myself basically. And they message me and go, can you share this post and support my business? And they have never, ever connected with me, talked to me. They haven't said, hey, my name is, this is what I do, I love your work, blah, blah. No, just, hey, can you share, hey, you piece of meat, can you use all your influence to share my shit, please? Like, do you guys understand? Like, this shit is crazy. When I say it out loud like this, it sounds crazy to me. I don't understand how the person who sent that thinks that that's a good idea. How they think that's respectful, how they think that that's service, how that's value, how that's connection. That is none of those things. I recently, and I'm so ecstatic to share this, I recently got back, we're looking at the book, we're going to get it printed next week to check everything, final copies, and we've been messing around with the front and the back cover. And on the front of my book, I have an endorsement by some incredible woman who I have been following and looking up to for years, who I genuinely would love to go have dinner and hang out with. She's a great human. Emma Isaac. She runs Business Chicks. She lives in America now. She's an author. She's a mother of 6, a home birther. She stands for women. She invests in business for women, women's companies. She's a fucking boss, right? And I love her. I've loved her for a long time. I've been following her. I've been paying money to be a part of her community. I've been supporting, sharing her posts, commenting in the Facebook group, going to the live events, spending my money, my time, my energy, backing her and everything she stands for, because she stands for me. She stands for women in business. So no surprise when I reach out to her and said, hey, could you give me some words from my book? I would love for you to be included on what the so-and-so means to you, blah, 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 blah. Yes, 100%, Erica. Of course I will. Would you mind endorsing the book? If you could read it and see what the book is about and you resonate, would you mind giving me some words about my book so that I can use the endorsement? Hell yes, Erica. Of course I will. She gave us a lot of words We had to cut it up with her so that it could fit. So I got an endorsement on my book by a woman who is a global leader in women's business and empowerment. She inspired me to birth my children at home. There are lots of stories. We've been chatting on Instagram forever. And by chatting, I've been commenting. That's what I mean. I've been commenting. I've been connecting. I've been reaching out. I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've been messaging. I've been at it. I've been genuinely loving, following, and being a fan of hers. And now here we are. This book is going to print and someone's going to see that I have Emma Isaac on the cover. Oh my God, I can't believe that. How did she do that? It's been years in the making. I genuinely get along with this woman and we have a connection, a lot in common. I believe in her. It's real shit. This isn't some bullshit that I'm just trying to look cool. And because she sees that I've connected and she sees that I also have met her halfway in the relationship and I've been cheerleading her business and what she does, and I'm genuine, there's a genuine connection. There's a co-creation that we're both doing. Same happened with the other 4 women that are in my book. And the back of my book has an endorsement by incredible Lisa Messenger, who she was on my podcast. You guys would have heard her on the podcast. Another amazing boss woman, resilient as hell, has been through the ringer and still standing, is a thought leader, boss woman. She's amazing. She's been amazing in my life. And I don't know her like that. We don't go hang out. She lives in Sydney. I live in Melbourne. But what I'm saying to you is I support her. I buy books from her. I share her work. I genuinely believe in what she's doing. There's a lot of women that I genuinely believe in what they're doing. And I'm reaching out to them going, I want to send you my book. Would you love to have a copy of it? Hey, thank you so much for your support. Let me shout you out. Because I believe in women supporting women. And if I expect anybody to support me, I better sure as hell be supporting them just as hard or first or more or forever. There is a way to do it. There is a way to get the attention of the people that you admire in a non-sleazy, yucky, cold DM way. That shit does not work, you guys. Stop doing that. It's yucky as hell. And it doesn't work because here's the thing. People can feel the lack of genuineness a mile away. They can feel it. They can feel when you're trying to do something just to get hooked up. They can feel when you're trying to be yucky and salesy. They can feel like when you're trying to pitch to them. They can feel when you genuinely don't follow or care about their work or their message or what they're trying to do in the world. People can feel that. I can feel it. Please don't hit me up with some fucking questions expecting me to answer your life story for free. And I'm not an asshole, by the way. There are a lot of you out there who message me, you watch my post, you listen to my podcast, and you share it, and I cry. I'm like, the fact that you listen to this podcast, the fact that you took the time to listen, number one, y'all know I always say thank you, I love you. And if I haven't said it to you again, thank you, I love you, I appreciate you for listening to my podcast. Then you go and share it on your Instagram or your Facebook or LinkedIn, or tweet about it. Oh my God. When I got into Twitter and I saw people were tweeting my podcast, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. I appreciate that takes time and energy. And you're also saying, hey, people who follow me, I back this woman and I believe in her. You should follow her. You're helping me reach more women. When you leave a review on my podcast, are you kidding me? I wish I could give you a hug in real life. COVID safe, right? I wish I could give you a hug, lick your face. That's what I want to do. I'm just thank you. I know what it takes for that. I appreciate the effort. And I also am a raving fan. And one of my mentors once said to me, you will never gain a raving fan if you yourself have never been a raving fan of another person. If you yourself haven't bought the books, downloaded their audios, left reviews, commented, shared, been a fan, you will never get a fangirl if you've never been a fangirl for someone else. And I have actively fangirled my ass off for many people that I love. Y'all know I always talk about it. I love Oprah. I love J-Lo. I love Brene Brown. I love me some fucking Tony Robbins, Gary Vee. Obsessed. Cardi B, obsessed. So no surprise if I get people that are just as obsessed with me because I do that. I spend my money and my time and my investment. I back these businesses, especially Black business, especially women of color. Especially because we do not get those opportunities similarly to those that have money and have those resources. You just don't. That's especially important. That's a whole nother podcast. It's especially important. So instead of doing what you're doing, here's what you can do. Genuinely seek and look for people who you like. I know it sounds like duh, but trust you me. People just want followers. They just want accolades. They just want to be recognized. They want fucking validation. They're not genuinely doing shit. Genuinely follow. Genuinely care about them. Add value to their lives. How can you add value to their lives? Stop asking people to pick their brain. Can I just pick your brain? That sounds like, can I just ask you a bunch of questions without doing my own work and resources and research? And can you just have free time with you for 2 hours? No, that people don't have time for that shit. People are building businesses. People are busy. People are out there hustling. I am grinding. I am hustling, y'all. Don't play. And if I figured it out, I'm going to expect you to do the same. I'm not going to hand down anything to anybody. You need to work it. You need to show me that you want that shit. Stop doing that. Here's what you can do. Follow them. Share their post. Comment. Like. Say some shit on there that you believe, how that impacted you or how it helped you. I recently reached out to somebody named Kemi, and Kemi's incredible. She's going to be on the podcast. I watched Kemi speak at the Business Chick stage. I followed her. I listened to her podcast. I follow her on Instagram. I met with one of her friends, Sam Gash, who's also in the book. Shout out Sam Gash. Sam Gash was on my podcast. She's like, oh, Kemi's my best friend. Man, you love Kemi. She needs to be on your podcast. I'm like, I already love Kemi. I didn't know you loved Kemi too, girl. And I hit up Kemi and I said in an email, I love you. That was a subject. So she's probably like, what the hell? Who is this person saying that I love me? Because I say I love you to everybody because I genuinely love people. And I love saying that. We need to love more people. I wrote, I love you. I said, Kemi, I love you. You're amazing. I listened to your podcast and you're a foster kid. I'm also a foster kid. You know, here's a video about my story if you want to check it out more. After I already spoke to her, watched you speak at Business Chicks. I love what you think about empowerment versus inspiration. That shit's legit. I love that. I have a similar story. I grew up in foster care, had a lot of trauma, became a coach. I think my audience, who is 25 to 35, mainly in Australia, UK, New Zealand, whatever, America, would love to hear from you. Let me know if you're down. Let's podcast. Let's chat. I think it would be fire. I sent that to her. I copied my podcast lady and my support team, Nikki, and I sent it. And guess what? She replied, oh my God, I think we need 3 hours. I love you too. I love your story. Holy shit, blah, blah, blah. Genuine connection. Nobody trips over themselves and gets fucking lucky. Stop saying that shit. You don't know what people are doing to get to where they are. You don't know what I'm doing to get my book into the hands of the right people so that it can be a success. You don't know how much money I have spent on my book and on the pre-book launch and on the book launch and on this and that and the other. You have no idea. But what you will see is, oh my God, Erica's got a bestseller. She's so cool and I'm not. No, you're fucking cool too. You just got to stop worrying about how cool other people are and start working on your own shit and connecting with people genuinely. And sometimes it takes years. I've been in Business Chicks for years. When I was first joined, I didn't know what the hell I was doing in business. And I wasn't active in the community. I thought, oh, they're only the cool people. Only the cool kids get in. Yeah, because the cool kids are connecting and they're asking questions and they're sharing and they're in there adding value to other people's lives, not trying to get shit. Stop trying to get shit before you add value. Go in adding value, not asking for nothing. I love Gary Vee, the book, Thank You Economy. Check out the book, Thank You Economy. Check out the book, Jab, 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 Right Hook from Gary Vee. I don't know if there's that many jabs. I added some jabs in there because there needs to be more jabs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, give before you try to take. How much are you giving? How much are you connecting? How much are you fangirling, being a raving fan? And then you want people to do it for you. And if you want to connect genuinely with someone, there's a way. It's called patience. It's called relationship building. It's called taking time. It's called genuinely giving a shit about that person. If you don't care about them, don't follow them. Don't try to get them to do shit for you if you genuinely don't care about them. If you genuinely don't care. Sometimes I will send people gifts. They cost a lot of money. But I know that that's a beautiful thing to do, and I'm thoughtful. I know what their kids are aged. I know who they have. I know what their favorite color is, pink. When I sent Lisa Messenger a gift for being on my podcast, or Sam Gash, I went to their neighborhoods, checked out florists. Does she like these flowers or these flowers? My girl Brianna, who's my podcast producer, I texted her husband, what kind of flowers does she like? She likes chocolate. I know she likes chocolate. What kind of scotch does your husband drink? Like, I want to know these special things about them, so I reach out. And then you send a nice thing. Just because you're nice, not because you expect shit. I sent stuff to people pre-book launch. They didn't share it on Instagram. I don't care. They got it. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to get it. If you don't share it on Instagram, that's on you. I don't care. If you love my book, good. I hope you share it. If you don't, fine. I hope it helps you. I never asked anybody to share my podcast and tag. Now I do because I want more people to find the podcast. But I genuinely built this podcast and created this work because I had shit to tell women. I wanted to tell you guys things that I want to help you because I genuinely want to help. I don't do it. I do it when I'm on the scene and off the scene. You catch me behind the scenes, off camera, off screen, off audio, off mic. I'm the same fucking person. I'm the same motherfucker all the time. This shit wakes me up and puts me to sleep. I'm excited about it. I live and breathe it. It's real. People can feel when it's real. People can feel when it's fake. And if you're like, I don't know how to do that, just fucking follow the human and care about them. Find out their favorite color. Listen to their shit. Share their stuff if it helps you. If it doesn't help you, don't share it. If they're shit, don't connect with them then. If you don't like them, just don't follow them. There's a lot of people who other people like that I don't like, and I don't follow them. It's not mean. It'd be more mean for me to follow her and I don't like her and then talk shit about her. Why do that? There's plenty of different people for all different people. Some people like me, other people do not like me at all. And I love that. I'm like, go boo, go find your coach, go find your big sister, go find your hype girl. It's not me, and that's great. So then it leaves me more space to find my people. 8 billion people on the planet. They're not all your people. And that's okay. I don't even want 8 billion. I just want a few million. I just want like 22 million. Maybe 500 million people. That's all I want. Let's have a little crew of pink sisterhood over here. 500 million women. That's not a big number, right? That's all I'm asking for. So, I hope you're getting what I'm talking about here, right? There's a way to do it. It takes time, relationship building, genuinely care about them, comment on their shit, share their stuff, like their posts. Let me tell you a little inside secret. I get like hundreds of DMs a day, hundreds. I get, I don't even know, maybe 50, 80 followers a day. I don't know. The numbers are going. I don't really count the followers. I see people following. My followers drop. They rise. Last week, I think I had 800 followers, 400 unfollows, 1,000 followers, 200 unfollows. It happens all the time. It's the ebb and flow, and I don't care about that. That's not it, right? But what I want to tell you, a little inside secret, is I look at my phone all the time. I'm on Instagram all the time. I go to the heart. I see how many people liked it. I see when people like a bunch of posts all at once. That's a really good strategy. Like a wall of likes from one person. Guess what? I remember that Instagram handle. I remember the name. I remember the person. Now they follow up and they comment on some of my shit. A genuine comment. Genuine comment. Then they send me a DM or they tag my podcast or they go, hey, Erica, I noticed that you really love pink. I'd love to send you something pink, whatever. And they go on my website and they find the address of my space. Or they go and find the sisterhood themselves. Or they tag me and go, hey, babe, I noticed there's a typo on your website or your website's down. Didn't know if you knew that. Or, hey, honey, I know you mentioned that, you like underwear for your period. I don't know if you've checked these guys out, but they're pretty cool. I don't know if everybody's going to check these messages. I check my DMs like crazy. Because, again, I genuinely love you and I want to connect with you. And I'm here to help women. And I know one day I will get to the point of Tony Robbins where I can't check my DMs, but you better believe I will be having a staff member at a table telling me what the DMs say. We're going to have a fucking meeting about all the DMs. That's going to become a part of my business because my DMs are very important to me. It is my direct connection to my clients. It is a direct connection to the women that I want to help, even if they're not my clients. So to me, that's going to be a part of my business. I would never outsource that shit. I would never outsource knowing and connecting back with people. When you have more people, though, you have more resources so someone can help you and you can get to more messages. So that's what I do. So I notice that. I notice when someone's on my live on Instagram and they're commenting on the live. I notice when they comment on this. I notice when they leave me a review on my podcast. I see when they shoot me an email. Does that make sense? I see when they try to message Nikki. And they're like, Nikki's like, oh, this lady. I'm like, that lady. She's been hitting me up too. Hey, and I will talk to you. Some of you, I reply back and forth, and we've been having chats for a couple months. And then they join the sisterhood. And if you're asking advice for a coach, remember that these people, this is my job. Like, this is what I do for work. So why would the psychic or the tarot card reader give you a free tarot card reading when this is what they do for a living? You don't know how much they need to pay things, how many kids they have, or what their life things. And you go, hey, can you just give me a free reading because I have a question? Like, no, that's not cool. Don't do that. That's not how you do it. The people that I've been chatting back and forth with who are connecting with me genuinely, and then one day they go, man, I don't know what to do about this. I will answer a question for them. I will give them free advice because they didn't ask, because they were lovely. They were nice about it. They didn't expect it from me. They didn't demand that I read 4,000 pages of their life and then at the end go, can you give me advice, please? Like, what? Are you tripping? No, I can't give you advice. That like makes me not even want to ever talk to you. I don't do that to anybody. I'm in there connecting genuinely. So that's my advice to you. You want to get the attention, the admiration of somebody that you look up to, you admire, you want to get on their radar, you want to get them on your podcast. You better learn how to connect properly with them. You better care about them. You better be up in their face, have the patience. And if you're even more slick Rick like me and strategic, know what they like, send them a gift. Connect with them. How can you add value to their lives before you ask them to do a damn thing for you? And that's my style. That's what I do. That's why I got to where I got to. If I'm honest, that's what I do. How can I add value without asking for shit? Please go check out that book by Gary Vee, The Thank You Economy and the Jab, 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 Right Hook. It's amazing. I love you. I am here for supporting women. I am all for it. But I also want women to meet me halfway. Don't expect anybody to give you shit. Don't ask people, how did you do that? Get to the Googles. You know what? I'm a masterful Googler. Masterful. I should do a workshop, how to Google properly. I will find my answer, honey. I find it. And if you give it to me as well, great. But I'm not waiting for you to give it to me. Don't wait for anybody to give it to you. Go out and get it for yourself. Go out and create it for yourself. And if you struggle with being resourceful, you need to work on that. Because that skill is next level. I believe it's even better than being resilient. Resourceful. Okay, I didn't get my answer. Next. How do I find it? You become masterful at solving problems. Solving problems, fixing it, troubleshooting all day, every day. That's what I do. I troubleshoot all day. And it's fun, and I love it. Anyway, I love you so damn much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for taking my advice and my love. I say everything with love. I know sometimes I'm harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh, but I am here for that loving bitch slap. It's love, but it's also like, yo, stop tripping. But with love, right? No disrespect. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this and you know a woman who needs it, tell her about it, share it with her, give it to her, talk about it. And don't just talk about action this shit. You can reach all those people. You trust me, I will get to Oprah's couch. You watch. But I'm not going to do it by sleazy, yucky, cold DMing Oprah. She ain't going to read that. That's not the way. I'm going to make noise like Cardi B did. I'm going to make so much noise and be so good at what I do and be everywhere. So that Oprah goes, who are you, girl? I keep hearing about you. Let's talk. That's it. And when I get there, no one gave me shit. Even better feeling. I know what I did to get there. And I had to work hard. Everything you want, you got to work hard for. And it's worth it. It's so worth it. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, me again. I love you. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please do not forget to head over to thequeenofconfidence.com/podcasts with an S and vote for my podcast, Pretty Please, for the Australian Podcast Awards. I'm so excited to be involved in this and I cannot wait. I appreciate you. I love you. And I will see you on the next episode.